The director of the Transformation Resource Center, TRC, Mr. Tsikwane Peshwane, said the purpose of the dialogue with security sectors is to address their issues so that they can be included in the reform processes. He pointed out that the security is very important in the country, further indicating that the security sector must be protected.
We took time also to try to understand the reason why the state security agencies, when one will expect them to be the ones that protect human rights, but they're the ones that seem to be the perpetrators of the human rights violations. What could be the problem? We have traced this problem until we realize that the problem, some of the challenges that influence these organizations to become the perpetrators of the human rights violations, it is because they have structural challenges.
On the other hand, the expert on political issues, Dr. Tlohan Letsie from the National University of Lesotho, said the security sectors needs to be reformed because they are important to the nation. He further said the Lesotho Defence Force needs to reduce number of soldiers, adding that the training of the LDF seems to be another factor that should be looked into.
Each component of the security sector has to be funded according to its tasks and necessity. Security sector reform has to be an inclusive process with specific deadlines that are adhered to. It has to have very, very specific deadlines.
Meanwhile, the General Secretary of the Leposa, Mr. Morale Dimutlu, said as the police organization, they will address their challenges concerning reforms for betterment of the Lesotho Mounted Police Services. He said their duty is to protect human rights and advocate for good governance. Then appealed that security sector should be supplied with more vehicles.
Training is very central to the success in order to change the orientation of the police, in order to change the attitude, to affect the attitude of the incoming generation. So it's important that a broader consultation is made with all stakeholders on board. That should include even those people who are going to implement the reform.
Lerato Molefe, reporting for LTV News, Maseru.